Hi traders, this is Elite Currency. Chris here speaking. Another video on the euro dollar and pound dollar. Let's start with the euro dollar 4-hour chart here. And in my view, there's a good chance that there is either a 5-wave or a 3-wave bullish pattern completed, which means that now there is a chance of a 3-wave bearish pattern that could unfold at the very minimum. So that's what I'm looking at. We had bearish engulfing twins up in here, very close to 120. Missed that round level by about 40 pips. 119.60-ish was the turning spot. That can happen when price gets close to a big level. It doesn't have to, push all the way to that level. It can go a little bit below it. It could be actually a little bit above it. It's more of a zone. So could it still push to 120? It is possible, but I am already more thinking bearish when price was struggling here at 119.60. All right, so I think that the ABC correction is slightly more likely at this moment, but I wouldn't rule out a push to 120 and then a bigger bounce back to the downside either. So let's take a look at that more deeply. When looking at the hourly chart, you can see that price is making kind of a correction here. All right, so if this is a wave 4, which is still technically could be possible, then basically price should not go beyond or break below the 38.50 fib. That will be a typical retracement spot for a wave 4. So pretty crucial, 118.75, 118.50. If price bounces at these levels, there could still be an extension possible to 120, 120.25. All right, I wouldn't want to rule that out as yet. This could just still be a minor correction. Up it goes, and then we might get a bigger ABC zigzag. So I will keep a close eye on this support zone. There is, of course, also a little bit of a support from the left here. There's a top, and there's also a range here. Those elements will have a potential impact, a support potential there for price. So, but I think the best could be probably a 4-hour candle. Just looking for kind of a 4-hour candle, bullish engulfing twins at this 50 fib. And that could be a bouncing spot for the minus 272 target. Now, if price, however, shows bearish candles like this that are threatening to break through this support zone at 118.50, 118.75, then I wouldn't be thinking about a retracement and continuation within a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern. This could be wave 1, 2, this is 3, 4, 5. In that case, it's probably not. Probably the 5 is over here, and we could see a bigger 5 wave here. This is maybe wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there could be a bigger ABC. In that case, I would put the fib on the entire leg from here to here. And I would expect price basically to hit the 23.6 fib, make a bear flag, and if it starts to break below that bear flag like this, it could go to lower fibs like the 50, the 61.8 fib, before moving upwards again. So this is what I'm expecting on the euro dollar for the moment. All right, so keeping an eye primarily on the support zone and how does price react to it. Is it a bear flag? Is it a triangle? Then it could break both ways. In that case, with the triangle, with a bear flag, I would think a downside break looks better. Or is there some engulfing twins here at support? Then, as I said, upside is more likely. If price does break through this support zone, then I'm expecting more downside towards at least this zone right in here, 117, 117.50. Now, why that zone? Because I think that this could be a wave 1, 2, and up it can go for a wave 3. I also understand that this looks like very much like an ABC pattern. So I don't want to rule out the fact that this could be a bigger correction. For the moment though, slightly more likely I think that this is the start of a bullish pattern. This is a potential wave 1, potential wave 2. So I'm looking for a 3-wave move down within wave 2 and up it goes for more upside. All right. So yesterday was a bearish candle. That could be another factor that favors a bigger ABC. All right, but for the moment on the hourly chart, I think price is pretty close to support in a way. So I don't think it's a particularly good spot to trade a reversal to the downside here. I would rather wait for more info and see how price responds to the support zone. That's my main analysis at this moment. If price does bounce, another good thing could be to keep an eye on this trend line. Right, price would have to break above that trend line for a breakout to the upside. And that's it for the euro dollar at the moment. Let's take a look at the pound. Basically, Price showing divergence on the hourly chart between these tops. That's why I was expecting an ABC. And in my wave analysis, I had a fib from here to here, like this, and basically expected kind of a head and shoulders pattern, which indeed has happened. Now, doesn't necessarily mean that this is a downtrend at this moment. It does mean that price is pretty choppy, even though price did break above this resistance zone. It is just remaining pretty choppy, and price is already back below it. As I said, a fake out is something that could occur in this particular spot. And I'm not necessarily saying it is a 100% fake out, but obviously it's struggling, and obviously there is some difficulties at this moment. Even if it does move up, we do have a very bearish candle to consider. This one and this one, two of them. So the breakout, if anything, is not really looking that glamorous at this moment, right? And it's struggling. So I think that the fake out concern has been proven correctly. I think that, that obviously we can see that there was that danger, and it did indeed so far occur. Now, it doesn't say that the upside is totally over as yet, but it is looking a little bit difficult at the moment for the upside. I think that the downside is also not that appealing to trade, to be honest. The pound dollar is not, I think, a very interesting currency pair at the moment. But if there's today's daily candle is bearish, if you're looking at this video maybe perhaps a little bit later, tomorrow even, and this candle is bearish, then yes, I think there could be a breakout of this channel. Price is threatening to break below this channel as we speak. A bearish candle here could seal the deal for later this week, and we could see a bit of a bearish breakout to retest probably just the middle of this range at first. The middle of this range is roughly around 132, probably roughly 132 indeed. So today's daily candle is, I think, and today is Tuesday, is an important thing. From lower time frames, well, ironically, it could still be in a bit of a bounce spot, right? It's the bottom of the channel. You got support in here. Depends how it's going to bounce. Is it going to be a flag like this? I would be more interested in trading the break to the downside, as I said. If it's a sturdy bounce like this, let me show you like this, and price then starts to show a bull flag, a breakout to the upside could still be interesting, in fact. For the moment, here at this particular spot, as I said, a bounce could occur. Price is at a minus 272 target, but I'm not that particular. No, not even that, actually. No, it's still a little bit shy from that. I probably would not be that interested in trading it here. I would rather wait for some good momentum to the upside and a flag, breakout, or a flag and breakout at this particular spot. But besides the hourly chart, as I said, the daily chart and daily candle specifically could be very interesting to keep an eye on for today, and see how that daily candle shapes out. If it is bullish, continuation, and does close above these resistance zone, continuation starts to look a little bit better. If it's bearish like this, then a breakout could occur. If it's a doji, the price ends up roughly the same like it did yesterday, that probably indicates indecision. And I think I'll be waiting for more info if we get a doji. All right, that wraps it up for now. Check out elitecurrency.com for our ECS start package, and you will get more info, free material from us. Also, of course, analysis you can check out on our website as well, free analysis. And above all, wish you good trading. Cheers.